Hi, I'm Dad.
And I'm Max.
What are we drawing today, Max? I'm drawing with the Blakelys.
Godzilla.
Godzilla. Or as the Japanese say, Gojira. Alright, well, grab your pens, pencils, markers, and whatnot. Let's go draw with the Blakelys.
Put the money in the bag, Dad.
Oh boy.
In the bag!
Hello, folks. Here we are back again, and we're doing Godzilla.
You wanted to find like the hardest picture I can do so bad.
No.
Probably the hardest picture.
I looked for a long time at different reference images to see if I could find one that looked really good, that we could make look really nice, and I think that this is it. We maybe won't do every detail that's in there, but we're gonna do. There's a lot of different versions of Godzilla. And the one that we're doing is like a sort of late 80s version.
Godzilla 84.
I think this is more like an 89. Okay. So where do we start, Max?
The eyes.
The eyes. Alright. So we're going to start with the one that's on our right, his left. And get the pupil there. And he's got like a very, like, you know, he's got kind of a mean look. So just right above that, we're going to make his brow. And then we're going to start to make some of these lines. So we're going to have like one like that, another one, and some more kind of here. And let's continue that up to there. And then it kind of comes down. Maybe like a few, like one more there.
Dad, how are you so good at everything?
I actually don't think I'm that great of a draftsman, of a drawer, but well, I enjoy doing it a lot of times. So, all right. So he's got kind of a furrowed brow here, and then we come here, and it's gonna curve up, and this is where his other eye is gonna be, but we can't see it as well. There we go. Okay, now he's got kind of a heavy brow ridge, so it's going to come up and down like that. It's going to come back up.
My guy doesn't look angry.
Let's see. What you need is actually for this line to be a little closer to his eyes, like that. See, the angle of this line is a lot of what makes it look, and how close it is to the pupil of the eye is what kind of gives the angry look. Now he's got kind of an ear type of thing here. Okay, and one thing I like about this particular Godzilla, and sort of earlier versions of Godzilla more than like not the most modern versions, but some of the more modern versions of Godzilla, is that I feel like the more modern versions make him look more like a lizardy guy, whereas like with this version that we're doing, he's really has a lot of like wolf or even dog to him. So he's got kind of this nose that comes across, which I think looks more like a dog or wolf nose, like we were talking about. So it has the kind of the nostril, and it goes down, and it comes back up there, and then it has that sort of thing there that dogs have, which I can never remember the name of. I'm not the best when it comes to remember the names of anatomy.
I'm already down to the neck.
You're already down to the neck. Oh my gosh.
It looks like a furious wolf who's eating a really long wiener dog.
Oh my gosh. Awesome. His upper lip, or his upper jaw area. Give him some
Arm.
scary teeth. Don't get too far ahead of me, my man. We should come back in and give him some more details, some spikes and stuff on the top of his head. Let's try and stay kind of in the same area. A? Alright.
And then on his back he has like
yeah, just to me, to my eyes, he has a lot more of that sort of canine look about him than, you know, the modern ones. What I don't like as much, and again, I'm only a very casual Godzilla fan.
I'm just gonna wait for you because I'm
Thank
done,
you.
but I'm gonna make some detail.
Okay. So yeah, what I like in my Godzilla is I don't like when Godzilla looks too much just like a T-Rex, like an old style T-Rex, or like the lizardy, you know, he has like the flap right here that you see with a lot of lizards. That's not my favorite. I like kind of the old fashioned-y. Like, I don't care if he looks like a real like lizard that actually could have lived. Like, that's not a big deal for me. Alright. And just like Maxie did, I'm gonna give him some of his trademark radioactive breath.
And then he's gonna be destroying a building. So here will be the top of the building. And he's spraying it with his mutant breath.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like the building. He's just spraying the building. Well, there will be a helicopter up here.
I love your details and imagination, my bud. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is actually...
They're like shooting on his head.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and I'm gonna... so he has these like sort of reptilian... A lot of kind of reptilian features in this area.
And then there's someone on the building.
So... Give him some kind of...
And he's falling down.
That, and he's very kind of ridgy. He's got a lot of texture to him. One thing about Godzilla is he's got these like kind of rows of ridges here.
Help me!
At least classic Godzilla does. Obviously different versions happen. And then another key part of Godzilla is the kind of finny, spiky plates on his back that almost look like... I always kind of thought they looked like bony, kind of fire bits. Anyway, he's got ridges of them.
And then, but when this Godzilla spike shot up at a helicopter, I was gonna save the guy. The guy who's on top of the building.
And now I'm gonna have his arm right here with his claws kind of.
And then like a rope was coming down.
Mm-hmm.
And the spike was gonna aim for the helicopter, and then it's gonna explode.
Cool. Oh my gosh, you got all kinds of cool details. You know what you didn't do right here though, my bud, is you don't have his jaw inside of it, like right here. Excuse me. You didn't draw the corner spot. There you go. Give him a little bit more detail maybe on his lower jaw. Alright. So yeah, this was Max's pick. He said, Dad, you know, I gave him some choices. I said, do you want to do like some more bendy stuff? Do you want to do like a superhero? You know, some of the things that we've been doing, some more other videos. And he said, Dad, I want to draw Godzilla. And why did you choose Godzilla, Maxie?
Because I was going to choose Godzilla, but then I chose Spider-Man instead.
Well, that's right. On a previous video that you were on. Okay. So we got his hands, we got his claws.
And this Godzilla has gone so crazy that that another mutant toxic thing is coming out from here and shooting close to him. And the building is getting cracked. And then
so we come in here to his other hand. Claw.
there's a helicopter.
Finger.
Just dropping down a police car. Dropping down a ramp. To Godzilla, connecting to his nose, and then sitting down a police car. That has a gun.
Okay. Love
He's
your
gonna shoot his
imagination.
nose.
Gonna
Up his
shoot
nose.
his nose. Up his nose. Wait, shoot like up his nose or shoot his nose up?
Gonna shoot up his nose.
Oh my gosh, Maxie. That is crazy. Alright.
The rope is getting really thin right there because some bullets are hitting it.
Mm-hmm.
And soon, that's what happens. This is a person. This is one of the police officers.
Okay. I'm just doing some leg details here.
This is his eyes are got exploded by the light of Godzilla's thing.
Oh my god.
Eyes got right out of his skull.
I don't think that the optic nerve is actually that long, but I love what you
It's
did there,
so, it like so bright that his eyes just, it was so bright that he went blind. Really, he went blind.
Maxie. He didn't
Because
just go
his eyes are
blind
gonna
though. His
fall.
eyes like completely departed his head.
And then they're falling down and gonna get incinerated like Godzilla's breath. Yours looks a lot like the picture. That's probably the best one you've done.
Oh, thanks.
It looks so much like the picture, I can't even tell apart.
Well, you know, I try and add a few of my own details here, but right now I'm doing all those different ridges and stuff.
Someone's already getting incinerated, and he doesn't have any eyes.
Oh my gosh.
Because his eyes are all the way over here.
Now, Maxie, have you seen any of his films? Dad said, knowing what the answer is, actually.
Actually, one of his eye went straight up his nose.
Oh, Maxie, that's really weird. All
And he's
right.
getting incinerated, and I can see part of his skull.
So yes, we did go see recently at the drive-in movie theater,
Godzilla, King of the Monsters.
King of the Monsters. That's
And
right.
there's like a rope coming down to save him, but it's actually like so thin. If he even pulled up, that literally the rope would just literally break in half.
Okay, so my buddy, my pal, my old chum, what do you say
This
that
is-
we do a little coloring and then come back and talk with
One
these
of the
folks
police
some
officers
more?
has half a head.
Oh my
because
gosh!
the door is
All
open.
right, let's do some coloring. So there are our
I did actually
Gojiras.
add something off camera. I had this mech, this giant airplane, and his wife. Apparently this guy's wearing vibranium and diamonds. Gonna jump down. Oh wait, I forgot something.
Anyway, while he's doing that, yeah, that's our Godzillas, and we could sit here and add details
All
for
day.
quite a bit longer, yeah, all day, but
Yeah.
we're not going to, because after a certain point, you know, I mean, it's just not as good of a video, but we could sit here and, I mean, I just like adding all the little details. So, hey Max, if people want to like our video, down below, they should click on the button that looks like this, right?
Yep, this button right here.
I like this.
Ding.
And then, let's say that the same person, the same hypothetical person that we're talking about, wants to subscribe to our videos. What would they do?
Just hit that button.
Yeah, subscribe. It looks like this. It's right at the bottom.
I'm gonna pick it up.
And once, and then
Yeah.
once they do that, they should also
Get that bell.
get that bell, ring that bell.
Get out
And
of
that
here,
gets-
bell.
A notification saying, hey, Drawing with the Blakeleys has a new video, just like the one you're watching now. All right, so yeah, that's our stuff. Oh, thank you. Folks at home can't see, but Max is giving me a big hug right now.
You gotta carry me upstairs.
Oh, I did promise to carry him back upstairs from the Blakely Art Studio in our basement after he did his video. So, I guess I'll do that now. So, folks at home, we will see you next time. Thank you for watching. Comment if you saw and liked the new Godzilla King of the Monsters, because we sure did.
I didn't even... Dad?